Drink my beer and smoke my weed, but my good friends is all I need. Pass out at 3, wake up at 10, go out to eat, then do it again. Man, I love college.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jazz, and I'm back today with another video for you all. Today's video is going to be a post-grad video. Those of you who don't know, I've just graduated college in December, and it's been 2 months officially today, February 9th, right? Oh, today's the 8th, but February 9th is when this will go live. So I just want to express to you guys, I guess, some of the emotions that I've been feeling. Has it been hard trying to find a job, and just, I guess, just my life up until now after graduating. So for starters, when I first graduated on the 9th in December, you know, you go through the excitement. Finally, I'm over and done with college. Like, this was finally worth it. All the late nights, the partyings, the regrets, the blah blah blah, it's finally worth it. I finally got the degree in hand. So I would say I went through like a happy hiatus, is how you say it? Happy hiatus phase for maybe about 2 weeks, because you still have people, you know, congratulating you and stuff, and still it's just fresh in that moment. So I was just excited. I would say around week 3 is when the excitement started to die down, because now people are asking me, well, congratulations, however, what are your plans next? And even now, still, that question just makes me cringe, because when you're in school, you're used to knowing ahead of time, like for instance, graduating high school, this next step is, most people go to college. So I already knew my next plan was I was going to go to college. People asked me, where you're going to go? Savannah State at the time. That's where I went. So then that semester passes, you know, next semester I'm taking another semester I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's just expected of what's next. But once you graduate college, you're really like the driver of your own destination as to what is next for you. So I first got asked that question the day before I graduated college from a professor of mine when I was taking pictures on campus. I happened to see her outside of the fashion building. Oh yeah, those of you who don't know, I went to school for fashion merchandising and apparel design, so that's what I have my degree in. But she asked me the question, so what's next? And I just gave her a real honest, not opinion, a real honest answer. And I was just like, I don't know what's next, but I'm looking, and I'm just going to hope for the best. That's really it. Just me in general, too, as a person, I really don't like to plan too much. I really go with the flow of life. Sometimes I do contradict that, because I put a lot of pressure on myself, because I know what I'm capable of. So in a way, I kind of do, like, map out things, but I don't map it out, like, where it's detailed, if that makes sense. So yeah, week 3 is when I started getting asked, what's next, what next? But what kind of, I guess, detoured from me feeling down at that moment was because I did have a job at the time. I was working with Charlotte Russe for the holidays with my mom at her store doing friends and family. So I had like something going on. I had cash flowing in, and I felt like I was doing something. I wasn't just at home like, oh my god, what is next? Because my mind was already occupied with having a job. But then came January 1st, which was my last day working with Forever 21. Working with Charlotte Russe, because the holidays were over. So that first week, I felt like I needed it, the break. The first week that I wasn't working, January 1st, I guess, to January 9th, I just felt like I needed that break, because I had been on the go since literally June, because I did summer classes up until I think like July 20 something, and then right after that I jumped into an internship and I was working. So I was busy, and then when my internship is over with and I graduated, I'm still working, which was good. I'm not complaining at all, which was good. But that first week where I just had time to myself, it was like, okay, I can breathe now. I need this moment to just do absolutely nothing. I want to enjoy doing nothing. But then comes those questions even more. What's next? What's next? What's next? And that's when I really started to feel the pressure, because my internship advisor also was hitting me up, asking me what's next, asking me about my resume, asking me do I have my portfolio ready. So at this time, I'm like really feeling the pressure. And I would say this was a month after. Also a month after, I'm starting to feel sad and depressed. Like, I miss college. Like, I can't believe it's over. I'm in shock mode. Like, wow, it's really over. Like, I'm really never gonna see these people again. I'm really not gonna experience the experiences that I experienced in college ever again. Like, literally, the advice I could give to anyone who's in college right now is do your thing, live your life, make sure you get them good grades first, because that's what you're there for, good grades and the degree. But have fun, like, enjoy every aspect of college, because college is bomb.com, and even now still I miss it like crazy, especially because I follow a lot of people still on Snapchat that still go to my school, and it's just like, dang, I miss homecoming. I wish I would have went to more football games, because I live literally right by the football stadium, and I just was too lazy sometimes to go. And then I'm not even into sports, so I was just like, what's the point of going? But now that I'm out of school, I just wish I would have interacted more with my campus and stuff. But yeah, I was in that state of mind. Still kind of am, that I miss school and I can't believe it's over. And I'm really an adult now. Now I have to worry about things like healthcare, because fast forward 2 weeks from, I guess, or 3 weeks from January 9th, I got cut off from my parents' health insurance, because I'm no longer in school. I'm no longer a student, so I have to worry about healthcare. If you don't have healthcare, check out healthcare.gov. That's what I did. And even before that, I was trying to get on. It's this special healthcare that's like with the military, because my dad's in the military and we live on a base. And my military ID has expired because I'm no longer a college student. So he was going to put me on something, and the payments are going to be like $300 a month. And I'm just like, so this is adult life. Whoa, okay. So I was stressed out. Still, I'm kind of stressed out, but not really. Well, I'm lying, yes I am, because I'm just thinking forward so much. Like, how am I about to fend for myself? I don't have college dorms where, you know, I just have tuition coming in that's paying for my cost of living. I don't have a freaking refund anymore that I know I can just like blow on when that time comes on whatever I want. Like, I really have to put in work now to get money and to fend for myself. So I've been stressed with trying to get my resume together. I had a resume previously made, but it wasn't like a creative one. And since I'm in a creative field, fashion, you would definitely want a resume that speaks for yourself. So that whole thing was stressful, just trying to create a concept, and then trying to like reword my resume to make it sound more merchandising-er, because that's what I'm trying to be, fashion merchandiser or visual merchandiser. So trying to reword that, and then trying to get together a portfolio, which I'm still not done doing, because that's a whole nother story in itself, and a whole nother, I don't know, it's just a whole nother bunch of work I have to do. Sending stuff to Caroline, getting her opinion on stuff, her telling me take this out, take that out, da-da-da, change this, move that. It's just a lot. It really is. And even with finding a job online, like, it's easy, I feel like, to find a job, but to find a career is where it becomes difficult. So I chose a different path. I'm not doing a path of career right away, because I feel like I personally need more experience, and I feel like the more my resume can speak of fashion merchandising, the better off I would be when it comes to actually finding a career. So currently, literally, this is fresh, 3 days ago, I got a job at Forever 21. I applied to be a visual merchandiser manager, but instead was told that they don't have a position open for that quite yet. However, they do have a position open for a visual associate. Visual associate basically is just like lower level of visual merchandising. It's the the entry level, the first step to work my way up to here. So I accepted the job because, like I said, I need more experience. They also stressed to me in the interview that with Forever 21, there's a lot of growth that can be withheld within the company. And they have a lot of like different departments too that my mom was expressing to me, because she used to work there as well, when it comes to, I guess, how they operate things in their store. So I'm going to be a part of a visual team. I'm going to gain some more experience, and then once I feel like I've learned all that I can from Forever 21, then I will branch off into finding a true career. Who truly knows where Forever 21 could take me there to where I need. But my ultimate goal is I want to be a visual merchandiser for a big time company, like creative visual merchandising. Like, I'm talking like, you know how like Macy's does their stuff, like Nordstrom's I wouldn't mind working for. So that's the path that I chose, and that's really the update on just how I'm feeling 2 months in after graduating. I find myself oftentimes thinking of the future, and like now I have to learn like truly how to save money. I looked at apartments maybe a couple of months back and was told that I need to make 3 times as that to be able to, I guess, get accepted for the apartment. So it's just like, it's a lot of like adult thinking that I have to do now. It's not just like, oh, I want these pair of shoes and let me just buy them. It's really like, is that really worth how much that costs, or should I just save this much in my savings account to move and take myself to the next step? And even right now, like, I feel just a lot of pressure in general, just because, you know, I see other folks who have graduated at the same time I have, like where they are, and I oftentimes compare myself like, oh, I need to be doing so much better. But I guess that just what comes with graduating. You have these expectations in your mind how things were going to play out, and then you have reality that says, girl, you wish. So yeah, so that's basically the update. I'm going to do these every 2 months. So the next one will be on April 9th, where I will update you guys on where I am thus far. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and learned something from it, and have got a little insight on how it may be when your time comes to graduate college, and just, yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say, but just yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Remember to check me out on my other social media accounts like Instagram and Snapchat, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.